The current required and protection potential, again, it comes from the Purbe diagram or from this potential pH diagram in which we identify the potential at which pH we have. But basically, we need to cover, we need to reach this immunity zone with the sacrificial anode. The mass requirements. Of course, if the anode is heavier, they will have more output. So we need to determine which mass do we need to have to find the anode that fulfill the needs to protect the specific structure. So it's the mass is defined by the maintenance current demand in amperes, the design life in years, and utilization factor and the electrochemical capacity of the anode material in amperes per kilogram, amperes hour per kilogram. The A760 corresponds to the number of hours per year. The utilization factor indicates at which stage of the dissolution process the anode is no longer reliable in terms of provision of current. So when we put the anode in solution, it starts deliver as desired, but as the anode is getting consumed, it's losing mass, it's losing size, and eventually is not reaching the power or the current that is desired to protect. So that's what the utilization factor indicates. After we calculate the mass, we calculate the resistance, and we calculate the output current and the corresponding current demand, then we come with the verification. So the verification is basically the anode current capacity is defined by that equation. We will have the anode current capacity, we have the net per anode, basically the mass net per anode, the electrochemical capacity of anode, and the utilization factor. We calculate that, and then we need to compare that value to this length average times hours, the current average times hour. If this is larger, as it indicates, is larger than this, it means that the anode we select, it's fine for whatever the intention is. If not, we need to increase the number of anodes and do the calculation again. It could be by using this equation, it could be by, using this other comparison. In both ways, it's exactly the same intention. We need to prove that the anode we select met the requirements of cathodic protection.